This trunk?
Take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is
Incendiary.
But it's beard!
The flame of the fire sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendiary. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
There, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's toilets would go this far.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
I never thought...
Revelio. Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Revelio. Stupefy. Incendio.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Incendio.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Levioso.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio.
Get accustomed to that!
How many of you are there?
One less human to worry about. Look at you, beaten by a goblin.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Enjoy! Wizardkind will submit to us once the war is over. This doesn't hurt!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Accio.
Well, that's your best.
Levioso.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Levioso. Incendio.
You not run away!
Why stretch this out longer than necessary?
I know what that means.
You can't stop us.
Put me down at once! You thought goblins were inferior.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Who's there?
Levioso.
Why can't I
Let's...
It's only a matter of time.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
The wizard will have no choice but to submit to it. We're close to a breakthrough.
Oh!
Incendio. Incendio.
Someone been taken out.
Levioso. Incendio.
Intruder!
Levioso.
Change your eye.
What are you doing?
It's easy. Get accustomed.
Levioso.
That was unimpressive.
Incendio.
That took too long.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
I've always said that travel. There's something in there. I just. morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again.
Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.